Всем привет, с вами Вероника Белова, вы на моем канале, и сегодня мы играем в Genshin Impact. И сегодня мы отправимся в Инадзуму. Наконец-то. Так, нам надо выполнить задание «Путь сквозь шторм» для того, чтобы открыть Инадзуму. Так, пошли. Кстати, напишите в комментариях, кто уже открыл Инадзуму. Так. Ох. Оказалось, что еще дальше, чем я думала. Так. А где? О. Там точка телепорта. Закрытая, конечно, но... Наверное, надо туда пойти. Давайте соберемся. Да, надо туда идти.
Never imagined your breath. Well, keep your Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going, right? He said we needed to reach and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end. Aw, don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out. Although, where should we go next? Oh, you mean the god that took your... You're right. After all, everything that followed... all this Yeah, Paimon bets. Well, we've ruled out two gods so far. The animal and Geo are... Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko, and let's see what she...
Так, давайте спросим ее. Так. Для начала точку телепортации надо будет. Все. Я хочу проверить. О, 207. Я уже давно не проверяла. Покупаем. Сколько? 23. Много. Так. Давайте сюда телепортируемся. И назначим, наверное, по пути экспедиции. Если там у меня нечего там забрать, еще проверим. На всякий случай. Вдруг там что-то будет. Но если не горит, то вряд ли. Да, вряд ли. Как я и думала, вообще нету. Так. Назначим тогда две экспедиции. В Инадзуме тоже, наверное, будет Катерина. Все, она таунт.
Oh, hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you?
We wanted to ask, how do we get...
Oh, so that's why you're here.
Great! We came to the right...
But the chance of success is...
incredibly small. Then how do...
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just all I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and freshwater supplies, but to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a
Kanjo Commission?
Along with the other two commissions, they are one of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission. Meanwhile, the Tenryou, it doesn't feel good to speak. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should know that the sea around Inazuma is, and even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information, but if you really are set on going...
the raft idea sounds a little...
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting... Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experience.
You're right! Paimon's sure Beidou of all people will... But Paimon wonders if she'll be willing to...
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux Fleet.
Then there's no time to lose!
Так, и наконец-то скоро у нас будет приключение в Инадзуму. Давайте самым быстрым путем просто пойдем. Так, где она? Она вот где. В море. Это, конечно, будет сложно, если там надо плыть туда. А если там будет корабль, близко прям. Тоже будет другое дело, конечно. Ну, к примеру, мост с этого острова. Так, ой-ой-ой. Надо просто пройти мимо них. Хоть там драгоценный сундук и фейка тоже. Ну. Так, ладно, давайте сюда станем. Мне кажется, здесь их не будет. Ну, точно, вот этот большой не пройдет. Митачуру. Вот про Мака бездны вряд ли, конечно. А хотя... О, там все монстры стали на место. Все очень хорошо. Так. Они сюда? Да, все нормально. Так, где их корабль? Так, давайте сначала заберем сюда. Вот здесь осталось совсем... Вот он где. И моста нет. Придется плыть, не тратя скорость, выносливость. Ага. Ладно. Мне очень мало выносливости, надо пойти дальше. Сейчас наверх. Так. Главное, чтобы хватило выносливости. У меня есть идея одна. Есть у меня одна идея. Я надеюсь, я смогу или нет. Сейчас надо сделать так, чтобы я там стояла. Сейчас здесь, чтобы я стояла. Как это сделать? Нет, не получится. Так, нет, сейчас. Ладно. Мало выносливости. Просто будем, значит, просто попробуем. Не тратить выносливость на скорость. Просто будем пробовать. Ну, для начала, сейчас. Для начала просто туда долетим. Там наполовину где-то пути. И потом дойдем дальше. Вот так, я думаю, да. О, это очень прям хорошо. Я думаю, до весла я доплыву точно. Вот так вот. Сейчас будем плыть медленно. И, возможно, сможем. Уже половину пути прошли. И половина выносливости тоже у меня истратилась. Так. Главное, чтобы мне хватило выносливости до весла. Я на нем стану, и все. Так. Ура, 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 ура! Yes! Мы смогли доплыть до весла, наконец-то. Все. Инадзума, жди меня. Так. Где она? Так, где она? Вот.
Oh, if it isn't the traveler in Paimon. I knew you guys would.
Paimon? What a fascinating being.
Huh? The fragrance of...
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet.
This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze.
Oh, I can't argue.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easy.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash?
I thought you might be here to sign up. The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament. There are two important rules. One, competitors must... So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's... Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things... You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers, and with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament. Now that's gonna turn a few...
But we didn't come here to take part in a...
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize that... Get this. It's a...
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision...
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. As for whether this shell has any practical application...
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to...
Inazuma? You...
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision.
You just want her to take part in your...
What's wrong with that? The more...
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much...
Great. Then...
It seems like it will only be a matter of...
Хорошо. Так. Я не знаю, зачем я эту метку ставила. Давайте, ладно, на всякий случай поставим, но я просто не уверена. Возможно, я хотела к усыпальнице глубин Лиуе подойти таким способом. Но я точно прям не помню. Я ее очень давно ставила. Так, ладно. Ну что, я думаю, у меня шансов много на то, чтобы победить их. Все-таки нам надо же в Инадзуму. Да, там есть вот усыпальница глубин Лиуе. Ой, гроза. Так, ладно. Ну ладно, это пропустим. Мне кажется, это не очень нужная вещь. Так. Угу. Ну вот и нам.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are.
Так. Мгм. Понятно. Не получится сделать это. Сейчас. Вот, можно. Вот это сделать. Ну все. Посмотрим.
Beta said that they had to be renowned fighters. Hello, are you here to compete?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, we heard a rule about...
Me? Only a former runner-up in the
Uh-huh.
What? You... Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. They tried to sneak past me under the I planted a left hook on the I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick. I'm not saying I came out complete.
Uh-huh. But for us, even for our 5 treasure hoarders at...
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan...
Так. Ой. Другой там на сцене выскочил.
Are you here for the crux? If so, see,
So you're also here for the tournament?
you better believe it. I wouldn't. For me, obtaining a vision is the No. It's not about what I know how that sounds. I've passed every exam. In most people's eyes, a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy. I've also brought along a bit of an... Of course, I also put in a few good... You don't mince your... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Так. Давайте продолжим. Так, вот они.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life but this tournament is more than just a chance to put training
Exactly. With a vision, we...
This master of yours must be
famous. He's the founder of the Lingshan clan. And you probably wouldn't have heard of. He's got to be a grand master or something to the Lingshan clan.
force this.
It's a type of breathing exercise. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attack.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is. But it's a...
We're clearly not that naturally...
There's a tuition fee?
Of course. This is a grand master we're talking about here.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without... Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and...
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck,
See you in the...
Ну, я думаю, что я смогу победить.
To recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way.
Chink's Village arm wrestling champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name? Wait, did I hear that?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they
I have to ask. Aren't you the It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if...
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what...
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure it's just a formality for you. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osial, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Might as well declare her.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Right, your registration is a great hero such as yourself.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here.
There's another prize, too?
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to a.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto and... Well, I'm sure a great hero... Anyway, the qualifying rounds are...
Hey, so even though you don't have a vision, most people so Paimon thinks you. In any case, looking at the competition, all right, it's.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to... Good. Then please follow...
Так.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this
Ты
tournament.
его
Her
смог
first
укрепить
bout
на
begins
раз-два.
now.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
You?
What a strange guy. Why was he so
Так.
confident to begin with? Come on, let's go sign up.
Я же
Well,
упустила сейчас.
now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Все.
So, what do you think, Kazuha? She...
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, so come on. We all know you've got a wide...
All right. Let me think how to aptly. You fought well.
All right, then. I was thinking you're, a lot of competitors... And since you signed up, we've had many others... Well, for one thing, we don't want... So, I'm putting you straight through...
Huh? But we only just started the
This is how Captain Beto works. Besides, at your level,
To be fair,
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. We're finally here, folks. The rails...
your opponent has fought many rounds. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the... I do not doubt your abilities, but...
relax. My girl's at the...
Okay, follow me.
Все, сейчас начнем с... О,
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The
хорошо.
semifinals have begun.
Ну, чуть посложнее, но
Who's
все
it gonna be
же.
this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize.
Будем просто сейчас.
You're a
Если будем
strong
отворачиваться от его
That's what I'm
ударов,
here
то
for.
будет все легко. Так. Сейчас он это... Ну ладно, все равно я сейчас смогу победить. Так. Атакуем. Все.
Good. I'm sweating all over. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best.
Right. For a moment there, if you had a vision, you
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. But mine? I lost interest eventually. I've fought and won against Vision Bear.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to...
No, I didn't. I only wanted... Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses.
Wow.
If you have the chance in the future, please,
By the way, do you know...
whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't... So don't get too...
Так.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
Интересно, кто это будет?
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated. I faltered for but a brief. Given my stature, I have no. Still, I'm sure he'll be no.
Так. Давайте еще спросим.
Hey there!
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect it. His opponent was pretty. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because. Don't even get me started. I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of.
Oh, alright then.
Thanks, I'll do.
Так.
Still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, but you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw.
He's right. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the fight.
Not exactly. As for the guy you'll be facing, what's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than—
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced my—
Yeah, we could tell that.
It is true that I am versed both in I do not mean to flaunt my martial. Given your talents—
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such a—
You betcha! Wait a second.
Does one— However, there is only so much that can be discerned. Come with me. Some—
Так,
Maybe we can go talk to Bill.
давайте пойдем. Сначала надо посмотреть, есть ли ближе точка телепортации. Ну, только если вот это вот, конечно. Получается. Так. О, и правда. 60 метров. 50 уже.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart. You are skilled in manipulating the elements.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at...
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind, if I'm not mistaken, you share these... When I talk about that which I see or hear since a young age I have been attuned, it is things of this nature.
As crazy as all that sounds...
My humble abilities are negligible compared to think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield—
It's nothing real. It's been a long journey, and many things have... Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods. And however, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you... Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. Now then, let's...
Так. Ну ладно, попробуем. Все-таки... И, кстати, можно сделать это испытание пройти 4 персонажами.
Windblade!
А не только Люмин. Как было в тех испытаниях. Все, остался последний. Сейчас давайте. Так, ладно. Да, я просто так сделаю. Его воду не получилось. Так. Надо опять сюда. Значит, для начала, я думаю, надо вот этого вкусить. Так.
Windblade!
Нет. Так, все. Мы сняли эту защиту. И сейчас надо, я думаю, вот этого уже атаковать крио. Все. Ну и сейчас вот этих двоих отправим. Так, сейчас. Мы его сможем быстро победить. Всё.
Your skills in battle are... Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponent. In other words, as long as you remain please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the world is a truly mysterious place, it seems.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you...
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods. And what influences the gods' decision. My apologies. You must be complete for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical... So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People in the outset. Supposing each of the 7... Not to mention, with no new electrovisions having...
She sounds less like an Archon and more...
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternal... Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside with... It goes without saying that the people locked within...
Sounds a lot like something the god you...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon book? With time. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to... The time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so...
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can Very well. Let's go.
Ого, прям сразу же телепортировалась.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance. Everyone, listen! We've reached the climax of the... We've seen many exciting battles. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though she strikes fear into the heart... Wow! I'm sure everyone witnessed her. But today's final round... As for our other combatant... Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice. If he...
Wait a moment. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Так, давайте посмотрим.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought...
No need to worry. Even... The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my
Well, if you I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island.
Come with me. I consent.
Так, пошли. Ого, вот эти штуки.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance.
25 секунд.
From there we can continue our search for...
Надо поспешить. Но я думаю... все? Правда? Да. Еще тебя не хватало. Я с тобой сражаться не буду. Так.
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Так. Что-то не понимаю. А где он? Так. Почему выше? Не понимаю.
Steady as stone.
Может, какой-то глюк? Или мне надо вот этого вот агента Фатуи победить? Я не понимаю просто. Может, он здесь? Нет, не здесь. И точно не здесь тоже. Странно. Так, я тоже с вами не хочу бороться, все. Так. Где он? Странно.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Этот агент Фрутой. Может, все-таки мне ее брат надо победить, я не понимаю. Так. Это, конечно, совсем. Ты вот уже агент Фатуи достал. Пока я вот эту вот Кацуку не найду, я не смогу выполнить это задание. И если я не смогу выполнить это задание, я не смогу открыть Инадзуму. Поэтому надо еще лучше смотреть. Вот. Давайте. Все, ура!
You can hear that too?
Наконец-то.
What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Все, осталось немножко. Так. Ох. И с вами что ли надо?
Just as I expected.
Или все-таки
In
нет?
which case, please stand back.
Надо.
Steady as stone.
Ладно.
Cool it.
Придется. Все, сейчас этого... или он умер. Да, умер. Так, надо вот этих двух добить, и все. Так, осталось немного. Ну, конечно, может быть, я преуменьшаю, но... Все. Я хоть понимаю, что это не обязательно, их так смогу победить. А может быть? Что, правда? Ладно. Конечно, я думала, что их... Когда будет две кнопки гореть, смогу победить. Но нет. Странно. Ладно. Так. Вот он.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to...
No boat could ever match the speed of
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision! Or, if I could activate this one...
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled. Additionally, your chosen escape route was... In other words, you failed to meet any of the base...
You...
But most disappointing of all, it appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire.
Fine! Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after...
Aha! So you were supposed...
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But since there was no use in trying to face you, and I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my Drat. I know an empty threat went fine. But you...
You know, according to the laws of this... Not to mention that the item you... It seems that it would be only fair to brand the...
Whoa, we don't need to...
I never would have guessed you. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll
Так, хорошо. Это же просто похититель сокровищ. Я смогу победить за не знаю сколько секунд. Вот сейчас уже думаю, ну... нет, хотя половина не снеслась, ладно. Ну, вот.
I am a disgrace to the knights.
Сейчас уже будет половина. Все, уже половина. Уже меньше половины. И еще меньше. Осталось 10%. Все.
No, no! Do what you want!
Yes, put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you... It's up to you. So...
No, no, no need for that.
Huh? Paimon doesn't...
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just... When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest... But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. From the moment he stole the vision, I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of a master. After seeing you command multiple elements, come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me...
The vision didn't...
I see. So, no matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision...
Yeah, what's the story behind...
The story begins with an old... He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling.
Kazuha!
All right then. It's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind.
Ну все. Так. А я уже вернулась.
Huh? Did Beta leave already?
If you're looking for the captain, she was. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand. Captain Beto was muttering.
It's not...
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, in which case the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So, if that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer... But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be... In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an...
Hold on a second.
Let us not forget that this... Suffice it to say that if you wish to... In the meantime,
Paimon believes you...
Thank you. May both our journeys prove... One final word of warning. The part of your journey...
Ура! Теперь нам нужно просто попасть на корабль. Наверное. Нам надо еще у Катерины... Так, ой, мне не отслеживается задание. Надо у Катерины узнать о поездке. И мы поедем туда. а точнее поплывем. Так. Вот она. Катерина там. Теперь. Так, 65 метров.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you? Ah, yes. I've heard. Now that I think about it, it's been.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? Well, it's an honor. The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon.
Seems Beidou is a...
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon.
So you'll be heading off then? Whether the journey before you leads to the. Until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kinda hard to say...
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See?
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid for...
Okay, thanks for coming on.
Just following orders.
Ну все. Прощай, Лиуе. Привет, Инадзума. Так. Нет, все. Так. Я надеюсь, мне не придется плыть. Все. Ура. Так, вот она там стоит. Ой. Так вот. Угу. Так. Давайте посмотрим, что здесь. О, яблоко, редис.
You find all these years come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. Don't look too serious. We set sail for the land engulfed by storm.
Anchors away!
Oh, hi there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple...
You can blame your almighty shogun. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge. Now then, let me introduce everyone.
You don't know...
Toma, these...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them.
With Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer. If you run into any problems here...
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just...
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be...
All right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it...
Pharisees
Now then, first things first.
Paimon?
Don't underestimate the reaches, so we have to play by the rules. Even...
Так. Ну, давайте пойдем. Наконец-то. Мы доплыли до Инадзумы. Наконец-то.
Hello? Please state your name, identity. You must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information. Currently, only members of the international... My apologies, but I'll
Here are their entry papers. For your kind...
What? Ugh, take...
I just wanted to see what you'd say.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in...
So...
The Outlander Affairs, they only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a
Sheesh.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk, and as the word suggests, not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you... Now, let's... Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito.
Так. О, наконец-то. Одна уже есть точка телепортации. Ну, я думаю, что это тоже мы откроем. Надо будет активировать статую Семи Архонтов, так как я смогу рецензировать с Электром.
Yes,
Не,
one
я
branch is the
посмотрю,
Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for
что будет
growing and
в
managing the
итоге.
nation's wealth.
Так, о,
You really
так
haven't
близко.
heard of it before?
Активируем и пошли дальше. Так.
You've completed the entry.
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be...
2 million? For a
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your
Ma'am, these two...
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 more.
Thank you ever so much, Miss... But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 Mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means!
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a...
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee, the way some here at the agency see it, so when the day comes that's...
Then they'll milk...
Exactly. It's at times like this, yes, but when you're an out, the most that overseas merchants can... That's how the International Trade Association...
So it's a trade
Yep. And as well as advanced... Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial...
Sounds like...
I see. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you...
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Really? Wow!
I mean, if connections come at a high... No. In fact, there's no real... I like to do things in a way that keeps every...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the...
Why do I get the feeling you're making... Here's the situation. As recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult. The head of the association is...
Так. Здесь их нету. Ой. Так, ладно. Давайте посмотрим. Так. Есть здесь точно нет. Надо сейчас посмотреть вон там, внизу. Так, нет, 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 нет. Может, не в другом месте? А хотя... Сейчас. Так, нет. Вот.
Oh? Hello there. You must be seeking... Ah, good. That's a relief.
We heard the association has been having some...
Yes. Left, right.
The Sakoku decree...
But it's not the root cause of... No. What's real? Those Mora grub...
Oh, of the 3 commissions...
That's right. They just issued a new...
Crystal man...
something that most of us... Eventually. One of the older... So, in order to pay up... But then we found we'd only managed... Now there's... Exactly. So this... It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of... But this is a nation where the... Fontaine...
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do? But Chris is the...
right. And
Okay. Well...
that vendor... I've actually done business with him in the past, but... Hey, what's a... If I remember correctly...
Got it! We're on the...
Так. Давайте посмотрим. Так. Вот он.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new? Haha, very funny. So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking trade secret. Got it?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see. They're wasting their time.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here. Go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's check back in.
Так. Сейчас. Так, давайте поговорим. Так, интересно, есть здесь? Вот, да, точка телепорта. Чтобы было ближе. Так. Где же он? А, вот.
That was...
Actually, we're having a little...
Oh? Well, by all means. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? He used to be a bit of a sorry... I can only assume he must have found himself a paid...
Huh. You're saying he used to be...
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into... When Inazuma closed to the outside world, the International Trade Association was a nit...
So he left the association and...
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that.
Really? Is that all?
Well then, it sounds like you...
Так. Давайте попробуем еще раз.
Should I close early?
Так.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Где он? Так, он там. Вот. Бежим. Все.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't... Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt?
Так. Мне кажется, вот это больше всего подойдет.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So, the scent of Mondstadt. My hometown. What is this?
Just close your eyes already.
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the Xiao lanterns.
This guy has a really active imagination.
Так, ну я думаю, что лазурная лилия подойдет.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take... You mean... the folks from the... Often, I'll sneak down to... I run into folks from the Don't you think I've won...
well...
They're so resilient. So, I caved. Those people... Alright. I'll tell you the...
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't...
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, so come on, get it off your chest.
It's a scheme by the tax collection. They start by overtaxing them. Once the merchants run out of...
It's just...
I'm their puppet, yes. Evidence. Now that I think about it, whenever... As it happens, I handed some more...
Really? Well then...
Так, ребят, я думаю, что на этом я сегодня закончу. В следующий раз мы продолжим это задание. Конечно же, подписывайтесь на мой канал, ставьте колокольчик. С вами была Вероника Белова. Всем пока!